to the ScamSlam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
Good. Good now? Alright. Oh. Thank you so much, Explain. Hey, yo. You're grounded. I guess I should be by the TikTok universe, right? Hey, Rim. But, no, you should be by Rim. Well. Oh, thank you, Alex. Well, thanks. Thanks, Deb. Hello, Jackie B. Or Jackie B. Yeah, Jackie B. Sorry about that. Jackie B. Yeah, Jackie B. Sorry about that. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh shit, parolee. Hey, pause. Hey, pathetic bitchy witch. How you guys doing? Hey, toxic opinion. Hello, Risen Phoenix. Hello. Yes. Hey, Michelle. How are you? Yes. You. All night. Hello, Insomniac. You. All night. Hello, Insomniac. Hey, Sam I Am. Hey, Cassandra. I'm glad you're good. Welcome back, Retta. I'm good. I'm good. I had a really good night's sleep. I am well. Insomniac. I did sleep well, but here I am. It's 5 o'clock. What is the deal? I am Cassandra. Thanks so much for asking. I appreciate you for that. I did sleep well, but here I am. It's thanks so much for asking. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody asking. I had a lot of messages, and I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody. You know, there was a lot of people that were, you know, concerned, and I appreciate all the concerns. I really do. I respect everybody for that, and I appreciate people. I truly do. And I respect everybody for that, and I appreciate people. As people should know about me so far that have, I don't know, that's ever heard me speak, because or has ever been over here has heard me on the app at all, which there's a lot of people that I know that 50, and I appreciate y'all for that. Hey, hope you dance. Oh, you're fine, angels. That I don't do that a lot, right? Well, I'm telling you, we're scared. I don't do that. It takes a lot for me to let that out, and I do not like where I'm at right now, and that's okay. I mean, so this part of my character, this part of my oh, thank you so much, bitchy witch. I love you too. I appreciate you. But this part of my personality, my character, whatever, I do not like it. I do not like it at all. But it is a very good. Not like it. I do not like it at all. Experience tool, learning tool, but it is a very good learning tool. I don't know, for women on this app. Learning tool. Women that have ever dealt with any type of, like being involved with a narcissist. Thank you, hope you dance. Like being involved with a narcissist. Everybody is entitled to their feelings. I don't care who you are. Everybody is entitled to their feelings. Care who you are. But you let things go, and hey Lindsay, I've let things go. And I was in my peace, and it took many years. You let things go, and to get there, because 30 years ago I would just, and it took many years to get there, because I would just, it didn't take much, and I would go from 0 to 100, and I had absolutely, it didn't take much, and I would go from 0 to 100. I had absolutely, utterly no control over my emotions. And I had absolutely over my emotions. Back then, I did not want to face my demons. I did not want to face my mistakes in life. I wanted to keep running from everything. And it got to a point where I was like, no, can't do that anymore. And ever since I embraced, and it got to a point where I was like, more embrace them and did the work, put in the work on myself, I found my peace. It took a lot of time. A lot more trauma, a lot of things happened between them. And it took a lot of time. Before people start to spin it, I'm not trauma dumping, okay? But, before people start to spin it, but, anyway, but on this app, but, I truly don't understand people. I thought I had a good gauge on people. App. But I don't. Exactly, Firebird. But I thought I had a pretty good handle on people, like what mostly people were about. But I thought mostly people were about, like, People, they're all right and some aren't all right, but it's a balance in the universe, negative and positive. But God bless. It's just it's just not that way. Yeah, it has gone to another level because now the opinion. Yeah. Now the opinion, which I don't fucking care about. I don't need one, but the opinion of me. Now the opinion. I don't need one across the board on this app of me when I sat with T and Dora was. Let me see if I can get. But the opinion of me across the board. Let me see if I can get this right. Was I've heard opinions said that were stated that were well, you should be glad that she left over here, T, because she would have been the reason that your platform went down, because she was not a very good person. I've heard the word stupid thrown around quite a bit. Not a very good person. I've heard the word stupid, moron, dumb. Let's see what else. Liar. Let's see what else. Shit like that. Never kept her mouth shut. All kinds of stuff. Huh. And, and Scammy Claus would say that. All kinds of stuff. Claus would say that. She would engage in that. Idiot, things like that. Those words. Claus would say that. But then, today, but then, she goes live. I remember when Amanda used to sit with T and Dora, and she was pretty much, the one, I remember when Amanda used to sit with T and the one, the voice of reason over there. What? AMT. What? The one, what? Huh? What the fuck do you mean? Hang on. I thought I was a stupid idiot moron that made no sense, that was unintelligent, and was going to bring a platform down if you didn't get rid of her. And I never shut up. But now, form down if you didn't get rid of her. And I never shut. Now, her observation is, because she's Queen of Queens, Lord of Lords on this app. She is the judge of all judges. That I was pretty much the voice of reason. I was pretty much the voice of reason over there. What? I'm telling you, I was pretty much the voice of reason. You cannot make this shit up. Okay, we'll go with that. All right, I'm telling you, you cannot make. We'll go with that. All right, sure. Okay, So I put up with that shit. And we'll go with that. Alright, okay. So I put up for a long time because me and Scammy, oil and water, we have never gotten along. If you're new, if you know, you know. Not gonna educate. Anywho, then I am called a racist. A racist. I have been called a lot of things by a lot of people in my life, by people with a lot of money, lots and lots of money, people in my life, lots and lots of money, and by people that didn't have two nickels to rub together, and people in between. And by people that didn't have two nickels to rub. One thing that no one has ever called me, hey Melissa, hey Justina, is a racist. Hey Foxy. Ever. Until I came to this app and I said one word. One word. One word. One word. The word was thuggerella. Thuggerella. Urella. How you doing, Foxy? Hi, Michelle. Thuggerella. Then my very dear friend, my very, very dear friend whom I love, my very, very dear Gemini, she made a post. I don't know if everybody's seen it or not. And it was two Cinderellas back to back because she's Gemini. Or not. And it was two because she's Gemini. And across the top of that picture, it said Thuggerella. Because she's Gemini. Picture, it said Thug. Hello, Brandy. Did anybody call? Hello. Call her a racist? Which I don't want anybody to at all because she's not. But did anybody do that to her? Did anybody call? Which I don't want anybody to at all. Do that to her? Was there any type of comment? Do that to her? Was there on her post calling her a racist? Or has there been anybody that has on her post? Or has there been anybody that has went live calling her a racist? Or has there been anybody that is calling her a racist? Nope. Nobody. Then we have Smashley. Who has made the comment, white girl tacos. Sound very derogatory to me. Who has made the comment, white girl tacos. But we know how it goes. We have to chat GPT. Sound very derogatory to me. How it goes. Chat GPT everything because, I don't know, Scammy's doing it, Smash is doing it, everybody and their dog's doing it the whole time. Everything because Smash is doing it. They're putting another person down for doing it, but whatever. We have to chat GPT it. They're putting another whatever. We have to and dig through there and figure out that, guess what? It is a derogatory term. Or it isn't, she says. It's not. Oh, it's not derogatory at all. So, when the post was put out, like one was about me where I was racist, a post was put out about her being racist. A post was put out about her being racist. What happened with that? How come no one is screaming across this app that Smashley's a racist? With that, how come no? Huh? What's the difference? That Smashley's a racist. Huh? What's the Why don't you just say it with your whole chest? Say what you really want to say. Why don't you just say it with your whole chest? What you really want to say. And then we have Malibu, who like to refer to some people, hey Sarah, as Indians. To refer to some people, hey. And yes, I brought up Malibu, and it's not because I'm jealous of her looks. Honey, by far. I've seen her without filters. And it's not because I'm jealous of her. I've seen her without. And the picture that I showed you of me with the brick wall behind me, that was just me with the brick selfie that was taken outside with absolutely no filters on, okay? All behind me, that was a selfie that was taken outside. I am not jealous of fucking Malibu. I am not superficial like y'all are, okay? It's not about money, looks, rings, nails, and handbags for me, okay? It's about integrity and first looks, rings, okay? It's about integrity and foremost respect, not only for yourself, but others. Things you obviously know nothing about. But when I bring it up that she made a racist comment, when I bring it up, how long did that last? Where did that go? Hey, Amby, what a comment. How long did that last? Where did that go? Happen? Oh, let me guess. It went nowhere. So this tells me a lot. Hello, Deanna. So this tells me a lot. Yeah. Deanna. It's what was said, not who said it. Hi, hon. And then they see these pictures. Hi, hon. And then they see these pictures of me, pictures that they hold up, or Smashly holds up, that were taken 20 years ago. You know that, and then they see these pictures hold up, or Smashly holds up. It's cool. Do your big one. I don't care. I don't care. Go. You know, that's cool. I don't care. Have your fun. Your age and your intelligence. I don't care. Have your fun. Intelligence is showing. Again. And then I also, my ethnicity is called into question. First off, I don't have to prove jack shit to any of you. The only people I have to prove anything to are my children and my any of you. Anything to my children. And my parents, whom are gone. Children. On. Okay? They all know my ethnicity because they carry it. Okay? And Ranger, I don't know you. I don't speak to you. But I don't know you. I don't speak to you. You turned your camera on and said, "Hey, this is Amanda," while you were showing your dog. But you said, "Oh, the tooth on the dog was me," or looked like whatever. But a picture's worth 1,000 words, Ranger. Okay? And I'm going to tell you something. 1,000 words, Ranger. And I'm going to tell you, the only other things on this planet, something, planet, with a beating heart, that are treated like dogs, are Native Americans in it. All right? Have you ever heard of a thing called blood quantum? Hello, Taco. Are Native Americans. All right? Hello, Taco. Horses, dogs, and Native Americans. Dogs have their blood drawn to see what percentage of what tribe they are from. It's called like a pedigree, like with dogs and horses. So, Ranger, by you showing your dog on fucking camera, horses, so showing your dog fucking camera and referring to that dog as, "Hey everybody, look, this is Amanda." You are a fucking bitch. Are a fucking bitch. And you being able to say, "Oh, I'm thinking about buying a $23,000 toy." able to say, what? Is that a flex? That's just how ignorant you sound. A $3,000 toilet. Is that that's just how ignorant. All the money in the world cannot buy you character or respect. I don't give a shit how many zeros are in your account. Hey, Jin, there will be no way in hell you could ever purchase respect. Hey, Jin, there will be no way to purchase respect. Which I continued to hold for your girl over here, even when she kept disrespecting me. For your girl, even when she kept disrespecting. She kept talking over me. I even held it then. I have been called a bully on here. All the while, on here. All the while. Oh, this is good. This is rich. This is rich. Scammy Claus. Hey, Mittens. Rich. This is rich. Yeah, I know you've slept since then, but Scammy Claus. Yeah, I know you. Scammy Claus. Have you forgot? Have you forgot about your YouTube chat? User, I don't give a shit what you say. Have you forgot? User, I don't give a shit. You're wasting time. You're wasting where you participated in bullying and yucking it up with your pals as they made fun of people with disabilities, as you said that I did. Right? I told you guys I was getting disrespectful, but it's not good when I get disrespectful, is it? I told you guys I was getting disrespectful. Not good when I get. What's the matter? You don't like it? You don't like it. You don't like it when the game's turned around on you, do you? You don't like it when the mirror's being held up to you? Okay. You want to talk turned around on you, do you? Okay. You want to make fun of a disabled person that had part of her foot amputated. You want to make fun of a disabled that had part of her foot amputated, and you call her a weeble wobble? But that's funny, right? But I make fun of disabled people. Scammy Claus, you want to say that I gargle with glass shards? But I'm the bully. Right? With glass shards. You want to, in your YT chat, let people say, what was it? Fight at Walmart with the walkers and the canes and the wheelchairs. But I make fun of disabled people. And Smashly, when I referred to Wet Brain, Sweet Pea, I believe that's something that you're having trouble. And Smashly, P, I believe that with you have some sort of cognitive disability. You need to call something that you're having trouble. You have some sort of ability. You need to call the doctor and make an appointment because you forget from 1 minute, literally 60 seconds to doctor and make an appointment from 1 minute, literally the next of what you're doing. You are what, 34, you say? And that, dear, what, 34, you say? And that, dear, if it runs in your family and you're drinking on top of it damn near every night, family, and you're damn near every night, it makes the condition that runs in your family come on, and it makes runs in your family and progress quicker. Hey, Healing Mama T, right, Pearlie? And when you drink at night, hey, Healing Mama, and you stop drinking at 2 or 3 in the morning, the alcohol can stay in your system up to when you drink at night. Stop drinking at 2 or 3, alcohol can stay in your system up to 5 hours. And then you get under the wheel of your car and drive, alcohol can stay in your system up to, and then you get under your children to school. Wheel of your car and drive. And I'm not coming at you mean, Smashly. I am stating truth and facts. But we know you will chat GPT it. Coming at you mean, Smashly. But we know you give somebody on here shit for doing that. We'll chat GPT it. On here shit for doing that. But you all are doing it, aren't you? Thank you, Deb. I appreciate you. Hey, Sugar. How are you? Hey, Nikki. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey, listen, Linda. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Red, I don't know if it's 12 hours or more. I don't know. I thought it was like 5. Hey, Joyce. I am. I'm doing all right, Sugar. Thanks for asking. And then I've been misgendered on this app just because when I get loud, I like to say suck my dick on here because that's when I get, just because I like here because that's when I get loud and I'm like calling somebody out or I have a problem with somebody. Yeah, I get a little ornery, so fucking what here? Because that's when I have a problem with somebody. Yeah, I get. Does that mean I actually am toting one around? No. But y'all don't get a little ornery, so fucking what? Does that mean I actually... But y'all don't give a fuck if I am or if I'm not. You all don't give a fuck if I ever show up on this app again. You don't. But y'all don't give not. And you all don't give a don't. Matter of fact, y'all want me off of it. You stated that fact. This app again. You don't. Matter of fact, you stated that fact. You've made it clear. And then you say, what was it, Scammy Claus? Oh, that's right, you don't have a husband. But then y'all turn around and say that I am married. Oh, that's right, you don't have a husband. Am I? Or am I not? You tell me. Say that I am married. Am I? You tell me. Thank you always. Oh no. Thank you always. Oh no. Pearlie, no. Hey Crystal. Am I? Oh no. Am I? Scammy Claus, you seem to know everything about me. You seem to know Scammy Claus, you seem to know exactly who I am. And for you to suggest who I am, and for you to suggest that I am crazy, and while you're speaking about me, remember everyone that I am crazy. Remember everyone, telechiatry if you need mental help. Mental health help. Thank you, Pearlie. Remember everyone, if you need mental help. I think you need to actually go into an office and sit down and have a conversation so the psychiatrist can actually take it all in, all of it. But see, that's what a narcissist does. After they all of it, wind you up, and after the other narcissist winds you up, and another one winds you up, what do? When you react, when you get sick of listening to it for months and years, I've listened to years of it on here, and I finally pop off about it, what do? You call them crazy. That's what narcissists do. You stand back and you point and you say, you call them, stand back and you point. Well, look at her, she's crazy. Yep. And you say, well, look at her, she's, yep. Like, well, I don't know what's wrong with her. Whatever in the world could be wrong with that person? Yep. Wrong with her. Whatever in the world could be. And then you want to say that I'm obsessed? When I was speaking on T and Dora, which periodically I will if I still want to, because they're both still giant POSs. Always will be in my book. Always will be in my book. I don't care who think they are or think they're not. I don't care. That is me. You want to call me obsessed? If you haven't noticed, I have stopped. I've stopped. I have stopped. But scamming. Me? Obsessed? You need to look in the mirror. I don't know. How about Sean? I thought you weren't awareness anymore. Lady? I thought you weren't But what are you doing? You're back watching him, right? Talking about him. Lady? You're obsessed much? Talking about him. Are you obsessed much? You are the definition of obsessed. How long has it been now? How long has it been now? How long has it been now you've been messing with Sean? Hey, Mush. How long has it been? Every time he cuts a fart, you go live. You used to. Well, you still do. You're watching him. That, dear, is obsession. Still do. You're watching him. Then you even followed him over to favorited. Everywhere he tried to go to get away from you. You even followed him over to favorite. That's obsession. It's obsession. You know what else is obsession? Go in real life on someone scammy. That's beyond obsession on someone scammy. Beyond obsession. That is beyond. That's almost psychopathy. Right? And you drag families into it. But everybody wants to, you, Scammy, you want to hold a, but everybody wants to, you, Scammy, you want to hold alive and try to diagnose me. Hey, Grippy Sock. You, Scammy, you want to hold a, what? I think you need to just keep zhuzhing your fire. You seem to be good at that. Go back over there and zhuzh your fireplace. Stick to that shit. You seem to be good at that. Go your fireplace. Hey, Shiny Penny. Stick to that shit. Or stick to making your wooden whatever the fuck it is you make over there in the basement of your candy house. Save the diagnosing to the professionals. Save the to the. I don't want anybody in the box right now, if you don't mind. I don't want to sound mean. I'm not trying to sound mean or anything. I don't want to sound mean. I'm not. And the other evening I was on YouTube and I watched one of Smashley's lives, and she was going through some of those owl videos, and those things. I want to smash these live. Those owl videos, and those things are hilarious, by the way. She was going through owl videos of where, if an owl's from New York, this is what he'd sound like. Those are hilarious, by the way. Hi, Kelly. Well, she went to another one, and when she clicked on it, it was of a black woman. Those are hilarious, by the way. Hi, Kelly. To another one, and it was of a black woman. And when she clicked on it and it came up, she said, "Oh, jump scare. Sorry, everybody." Of a black woman. Sorry, everybody. What? Nobody said a thing. Nobody's. What? Nobody said a word. But when I saw it, when I was watching it on YouTube, I was like, what? I was like, what? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Hey, free-spirited. Because there was absolutely nothing wrong with this woman. Nothing at all. She was telling a hilarious story. But she clicked on that video. Yes, 50. And the woman's video came up and she went, "Oh, jump." The woman's jump scare. Sorry, y'all. No, it wasn't Maggie Foster. It was just a random video she had saved because it was like a random video. It was a video of some lady telling a funny story. Oh, penny plenty. Oh, penny plenty more. Go to Target and do some shopping. Work off the anger, okay? Nobody said a word. Right? Okay. And then you have Scammy Claus, right? And then you have Scammy Claus telling her people to contact, as the Social Security office, contact as to report Sean and Maggie Foster. And she even reminded herself the other day in her live that, "Oh, it's been a year since I've done that. I got to do it again." Foster. And she even reminded, "Oh, it's been a year since I've done that. I got to do it." About Maggie. Hello, Beans. Again. Hello. I don't know, Penny. Why don't you go ask him? Respectfully, I don't want that shit on here. I'm not talking about that shit in here. I've already made that statement. So, be gone. Right, Justina? Justina? Yes, it does, Justina. I've never went real life on anybody on this app. But let's not say anything to her about doing that, right? Okay? That's not, but not hold her to any type of responsibility. Let's just let her keep doing that. But let's not bring any attention to that. Just overlook that part, right? Overlook the part of, people being racist and bullying and, people on here being part of a group of people that bullied somebody to unaliving themselves. Just overlook that. Also, just overlook everything. Just overlook it. But when I do it, when I get disrespectful, that's when everybody pays attention. That's when everybody pays attention. So do you see what happens there? You do watch. You do pay attention. And then people like to say, a few of you like to say, Amanda has changed. No, Amanda has not. Amanda is still Amanda, will always be Amanda. Amanda sets boundaries. People just get pissed off when I set personal boundaries. I'm sorry if you're too juvenile to deal with it. That is a you problem, not a me problem. Go cry in the corner. Hey, Margot. Right, always? Keep tapping your phones like you do now, because that's what I do. I see the shit you do. It's just like the stuff I do. Tell me you're a fan. Do. It's just like without telling me you're a fan. Just admit it. Just admit it. Tell me you're a fan without telling me you're a fan. Just admit it. Just admit it. You listen and you like what I say. You have learned a lot from me. You have. But you know what I know? The type of people, the type of women that you are, sorry about that, the type of girls that you are, you'll never admit that I've helped you out, or that I've gave you something to think about. That you are, you out, or that I might have, put your mind to thinking to where you've been like, gave you something to think about. Or that I might put your mind to thinking to where you've been like, you know what, she's probably right. Because you haven't shown up in my chat. You've always been listening on the outside. Because you've always been listening on the outside. And you might have learned a thing or two, because I've talked about my experiences and what I've learned in my life, because it does apply to life. But your emotional intelligence will not even let you admit to yourself or anyone else that, hey, you know what? That chick ain't bad. Will not to yourself or anyone else. She's pretty smart. She's been through some shit and she knows her business. You'll never do it. Because that chick ain't bad. She's pretty smart. business, you'll never do it. Have egos that are too large and in charge. You need to have egos that are too large to humble yourselves. Because at the end of the day, you're not that important. Because at the end of the day, and you guys will definitely play this and pick it apart, you know, per usual, and you'll say that I'm being mean, hateful, condescending, she thinks she's better than everyone else. You'll do your usual. You'll do your thing. And everybody in your chat will agree. Fuck her, she's a racist. She's nothing but a big old bully. I can't stand that bitch. Fuck her, go to bed, old cunt. Yeah, you'll do the shit. You'll do the shit. The typical stuff. And you know, that's okay. That's okay. Because at the end of the day, you've got to adjust things like on a board, you know, like on a game board. You got to adjust it to where it makes it look right, good enough for you so you can sleep at night. You have got to move everything around so you can live in that perfect reality that you have set up for yourself. It's not real. You've got to create your own fairy tale. Because you do not have the strength to show up in the real or in the now. It's just like with Smashly. Hi, Sammy. When that one guy, what was his name? The backyard guy, the over the fence, what the fuck was his name? Threatened her and her children. Threatened to do something to her children. That right there, speaking for me as a mother, that right there, Jerry's backyard, yes. That right there, as a mother, I'd have got off the app. If someone threatened my children and then stated, I'm only a couple hours from you, that right there, I'd have left the app. In fear for my children. Is he still in her lives? I don't know. I don't go over there unless I have an issue. No. Issue. And as everybody on this fucking app was aware, I had one last night. Issue. Aware I had one last night. Because everybody else wants to be disrespectful continuously, daily, nightly on this app. Well, it's a big deal when Manders wants to get all fucking disrespectful now, isn't it? Well, she must be crazy. Nope, not a bit. Well, she must be crazy. Nope. I'm just, you said I was racist. You said I was a bully. And all these other labels you put on me. So I was just, that's what it is. That's what it sounds like. You sit over there and you make fun of people, Scammy Claus and Smashly. And you laugh and pick at people and make fun of them. But if I do it, well, Malibu never did anything to pick at people and make fun of them. But if I do it, you poor pitiful cry. No. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. But if you care so much about your kids, when somebody comes at you like that, but if you care so much about your kid and says they're going to do the X, Y, and Z to you and your kids or your kids, And I'm only a couple of, I don't even care if they say I'm in a part of the world. They say they're going to do that to you. I'm out. You don't do that anymore. And I'm only a couple of, I don't even care if they say they're going to do that to you. Get off the app. Aren't they more important than TikTok? Off the app. Aren't they more important? They still, to this day, obviously are not. You say, that, okay, that they're being posted and schools being posted and all this shit. Hey, Mama Jax. If you are so worried about their safety, schools being posted and all this shit. Hey, Mama Jax. If you are so worried about their safety, then get off the app. You are a mother to small children. You are so worried about their safety. You are a mother to small children. Being a mother is all about sacrifice. We make sacrifices. We make sacrifices as mothers. That's what you do. We make sacrifices. It's part of it. Yep. I mean, come on. Yep. Just like you said yesterday, Smashley, I was taking care of my kids. No, you weren't. You weren't taking care of your kids. You were over here in my comment section commenting, using your thumbs. So what were you doing with your hands if you're taking care of your kids? You were using your thumbs and your hands on your phone. Your mind wasn't on your children. Then you get up in a box. Your mind wasn't on your children. You weren't taking care of shit. You were over here trying to start shit. And you're 34 years old. Right, 50? But it's all about TikTok. It's all about making my way to the shed at night, having my beverage, and acting a fool and getting gifts. So is it about money? Is that the thing? Is that more important? If the money is more important and you're having so much trouble with threats and all this shit on TikTok against you, your family, and CPS and NBC and CBS, get off the fucking phone. Thank you, Firebird. Is it still looping for you, Firebird? She does, Delta Dawn. She does, Delta Dawn. Okay, that's good, Firebird. Okay, that's good, Firebird. Right. Right? Yeah, Retta. It doesn't make you weak to leave an app if you're taking care of your kids. Makes you a good mother. That's right. And that's one of the best things, I think, to be labeled as. Is a good mother. Because at the end of the day, when we all pass, and we hope that it's in the right order that we go before our children. And I know it doesn't work out that way sometimes. Hi, Spread. And it's sad that it doesn't go that way, but don't you want your kids to be like, I had the best mom. I had the best mom. I think that's what it's about. Well, you're allowed. Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, Delta Dawn. You're right. You are. You're allowed to have it. It's a free country. I just think the childish antics it's just something else. But to label me all these things when you are yourself the same thing. Yeah, that's right, Spread. And Spread, I don't, like I said yesterday, any post with kids on it, to me, I don't agree with that. And, I hope you understand that as well. Any minors or anything, I just don't, and that's nothing. It's just how I feel, I'm glad you do understand that. I understand, Delta. And it's and it's not for you to understand, Delta, with the beef. And it's really not a beef. It's just disrespectful, And I'm glad you're listening, Delta. You're more than welcome to. Yeah, and you are your own person, Spread, that's right. But, you are. That's right. I mean, and I don't want to be blamed for any post that you make either. But, that's right. And for any post that you make, we all get accused of stuff that I am not a part of, and I made it either. But we all get accused. It's clear yesterday that I don't condone anything regarding children, and everybody knows my stance on it, and everybody understands me, and I understand whatever they want to do. Yeah, you do, Spread. You do. And I just, I think it's very, I think it's very, it's just not right. You call me one thing, but you, it's just not right. Me one thing, but you say the same things out of your mouth. You need to check yourself before you come at me with shit like that. Just because I came out of my face yesterday, now I'm the big bad guy on TikTok, right? Thanks, 50. Right? It's 50. Hey, long time watcher. Thank you, 50. That's not how this works. Just because me, myself, said everything I did yesterday, even though the rest of y'all have said the same shit, if not more damaging shit than I have. And nobody says a word. And if anybody says anything, it just fizzles out. You don't hold any responsibility for yourself because you think you're above everybody else. And I've had Kelly Denton tell me she is better than me. Really? I know, Spread, I do too, but it's one of those things that, again, in my life, I have to overlook it. And I will. Because at the end of the day, I have to answer for myself. And I will answer for myself. And I tell you what, they want to hear it. They can go to YouTube and play it and replay it and play it again because I said what I said. Period. Right? Period. I said what I fucking said. So, y'all need to start sweeping off your own front porch before you come sweeping mine. Y'all sweeping off your own front, come sweeping mine. And Smashley, I'm sweeping mine. And Smash, you'd said, what was it? Who stopped the BS? Who even is that? I don't know them. You'd said, what was it? Who stopped the BS? Here we are again with the, hey dog mom, with the early onset dementia, possibly. The early onset, supposedly, reportedly, is that how you say it? You've had her in your box a couple of times, and you've had her wife. You've had her in your couple of times, and wife in your box. Wake up. Goddamn. Get a clue. But I think Stop the BS and Kelly and them need to just stick to their little group, you know, like with tequila. And just, you know, stay over there and just like keep discussing in a live stream, mind you, their little group, you know, like with tequila, you know, stay over there and just like keep talking about your yeast infections and how, oh, yours wasn't as bad as mine because live stream, mind you. Keep talking about yours wasn't as bad as mine because my discharge was this color and it smelled like this. I think that's what you need to keep doing. Kelly Denton, yours wasn't as bad as mine because color and it smelled like this. Who you think you're better than me? I would never. I would never. Who you think you're better? I would keep doing that over there. Yes. Oh, really? Stop the BS's son posted 40 videos stalking myself and some of you. Oh, you mean Stop the BS's son who's a pedophile? Man. I'm sorry, Witchy Amy. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, with a child under 13. Hey, pork chop. Wow. Nice. Yeah, that's one of T's friends. Stop the BS is. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. And where was Stop the BS? And where was Stop the BS? In Smash's box. But where does T hang out? We'll Stop the BS. Has he been posting all of us? Well, good. She probably did, Spread. Because she doesn't have the nuts. Because she's not going to talk to anybody about it because it's her son. That's right. He shouldn't be on the app if he's on the registry. No, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But some people on this app think they are. They're far from it. They want to call you and, call me out for shit when they've done the same shit repeatedly. Call me out for shit when they've done the same shit repeatedly. Please don't start getting into a heated exchange with anyone in the comments. Thank you, Spread. Thank you, Spread. At least you have the respect. Imagine that. A person they can't stand on this app has more respect than the person that is coming at you. But you're the bad person. Yeah. Spread says anybody can message me anytime and I can explain better. You hit. Yeah. I want to explain myself, says Spread Love. If anyone would like to message Spread Love, you hit. Want to explain myself, says like to message Spread Love. They are more than welcome to anytime. So Spread can explain better. They are more than welcome to anytime. Explain better. Spread Love says, I feel I am so misunderstood. You're very welcome. Melissa said, I did months ago and changed my perspective on Spread. So, there's that. Isn't that funny? If you just have a conversation with somebody. So, there's that. I know, Deanna. It's just all confusing. You just ask. I know you do, Spread. I know you do, Spread. I mean, we're not best friends, but we have talked a couple of times. Not best friends, but talked a couple of times on the back end, like through TikTok inbox. And because I do want to on the back end, like through and understand. I do want to understand. That's the thing, you got to give somebody a chance. Maybe what your perception of what is going on is not the reality of it. You know? And what was it that one night that the guy showed up in Smashley's live to battle with her? And I know when he said to her, he saw her sign, and it was a shitty comment that he made. I caught it. I mean, I'm not dumb. He said, "Oh, smash the shed. Can I smash in the shed? I want to do what it says on that sign," or some shit like that. And she said, this is what she said. She said, "Huh, I thought you were gay." What? I mean, I get it that he made a shitty comment. That was kind of a nasty comment towards a woman, but you didn't have to pop off at that. I could have thought of at least 50 different things to say, but I'm pretty quick to pop off at that. Could have thought of at least, with comebacks, I could have thought of 50 different things to say besides that. Not a homophobic response. Thought you were gay. What? But that was okay. Pause. And that dude was like, "What? You know, what'd you say?" Nobody said a word. Hello? And that dude was like, "What? You know, what?" Nobody said a word. Hello, Jade. Hello, Sherry. Nobody said a word. What if I would have done? Hello? Nobody said a word. What if I would have done that? What if someone would show up in my box right now with their camera on? That? What's right now? And I would look over and say, "Oh, you look gay." Thank you, MT. What do you think they'd do on this app? Huh? Thank you, MT. What on this app? What do you think would happen? It does, Cornholio. I agree with that. Exactly, always. They would make sure that I was on the 11 o'clock news somewhere. They would hang me upside down by my fucking ankles. They would gather up every TikTok user in Phoenix. and make sure they were all on a live stream. And make sure they and it would go motherfucking viral. Motherfucking viral. So there we have again. You're right, Retta. It's the who that says it, right? Motherfucking viral. So there we have again. You're right. It's the person that says it. So it. Tell me you're jealous without telling me you're jealous. No. Without. You don't want me to have any more attention than I'm already getting. Is that it? But I know you're going to pause it, right? You, here, right? Go ahead, hit pause. Bitch. Here we go. Ain't nobody jealous of you. Have you seen your picture? Have you heard yourself? Now come the fucking derogatory comments about me, which nobody will give a fuck about. Derogatory comments about me. Cornholio, Spread already said that you can message her, okay? Okay? You're fine, Tennessee girl. Hey, Bougie. Hey, Philly girl. You guys would make sure that I died of a slow death on a live stream if I did anything half of what you guys have done. Just half that you guys do on a daily basis on here. Have you pushing? I bet. I bet. It was just for that one night. Mm-hmm. I bet. It was just for that. Thank you, Bougie. I'm sure you were. I love your start. Thank you, Bougie. I'm sure you were. Sarcasm. But you got. I love your start. But y'all want to call me a hypocrite. Huh? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. That's right, 50. And just like yesterday when Smashley come over here and got up in the box, 50 had enough respect for me. He was in a box and he stayed on mute, and I know he was probably swallowing his fist. Oh, thank you, Bougie. That's pretty. And he sat there he just sat there on mute. And I know he's probably biting his fist. Because I know he wanted to say something to her. But he had enough respect for me to sit there on mute. Hey, Lindsay. And he did not jump in. But I come over to your platform to be completely and utterly disrespectful because I told you in the chat, I'm here to be disrespectful. I take a box over there in your live. And whom do you put in a box right under me? Again. Good old Scammy Claus herself. Hello, Italian wife. Because you like to tag team. Because you can't handle it on your own, obviously. You like to tag team. You have no confidence or what? Yep, it wasn't cool. I'm doing well, Italian wife. I hope you are as well. Yep. Smashley doesn't care. She knows that Scammy Claus doesn't care for me at all. That's why she let her up there. Because she thinks that's going to pressure me. Not at all. Hey, 50 Shades Amazing Laugh. How are you? Thanks, Rim. Rim, I'm sorry I snapped back on you last night, but I will just, I apologize for that. Hey, Skip-a-doo. Right pause. Brings money and drama. I'm doing just fine, hon. I'm glad you're okay. Yep. And Smash, that you did come over here to start shit. You did. You just did. Because you never come over here to just sit and hang out and do a little bit of bantering. Stop. Just tell the truth. Hey, Judge Truth, how are you, hon? And the way that, just like No King's Trump, I know he doesn't like you at all. I know, Ram, Oh, thanks for checking on me, Judge Truth. I appreciate you for that. You're very welcome. I know he's got issues with Scammy Claus. You're very welcome. She's with Scammy Claus. But he's never done anything to me at all. And if he's got issues with you, it's not my problem, like I said. You as well, honey. You're welcome in here anytime. You're welcome in here Scammy, how's it feel to have somebody obsessed with you? As you say, he's obsessed. He's made all these videos. How does that feel? Shit. I appreciate you, Judge Truth. You're always keeping it real. I like that, girl. Truly do. You're one of very few on here. That girl. Truly. So, exactly, Deanna. Hell, I've cussed and discussed with Gemini. Exactly, Deanna. Discussed with Gemini. I've cussed and discussed with Rim. I've cussed and discussed with Retta. Shut. Well, you're very welcome. The claws. Sammy, I'm sorry you've been wanting a box, hon. Did you want a box? Or no? Is she still in here? Oh. Hello, Natasha. Not me right now, Judge Drew. I tell you, fuck. I was on that disrespectful doom for last night. Went live 3 times, not giving a shit. But, you know, and Smash. God damn it. Come on now. All right, Judge. Rain check. But I don't want to argue with you. I ain't got nothing to argue with you about, Judge Truth. Smash now, come on. Smash now, come on. The bangs? Really? If you were being true, bangs. If you were being truthful. All right, Judge. When you know now it's smash. When you first saw those, you were probably like, oh, I mean, come on now. It had to be like a quick, at least 0.2 second shock and awe. Come the fuck on. If you were being real. Hello, Glock Cakes. Absolutely, bougie. But come on, you had to do a little bit of a, oh, hey, looks good. Oh, thank you, Deanna. I'm glad you're still here. But, yeah. So nobody else get disrespectful, because I tell you what. Don't say one word, because I'm telling you. You will be deemed racist. Well, here I am. I'm going to deem Scamming Claws a shatheed. Does anybody know what a shatheed is? It's 2 words. You just put it together. It's a shatheed. It's a shithead. It sounds more proper, though, doesn't it? It sounds almost European. Oh, Charles, would you please stop being such a shatheed? Doesn't it sound more... Oh, would you please stop being... Doesn't it sound more bougie? Doesn't it sound more elite? I think it does. Doesn't it sound more... It sounds more classy. I think it does. my God, Amy, could you please, for the love of Christ, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, could you please quit being such... Could you please, for the love of Christ, Mary and Joseph, just feed, write it down. I think it's funny. Don't laugh. God damn it. I think it's funny. Don't laugh. Oh. Got a restriction. Blueberry pancakes with melted butter, and you put butter. Restriction. Melted butter, and you put butter between each pancake. I like a stack, actually just a plain pancake, or it's actually a Belgian waffle. Melted butter, and you put butter, actually just a plain pancake, and you put butter on it, let it melt, and then you put like a egg over easy on top with syrup. It's actually a Belgian waffle, and you put butter, egg over easy on top with syrup. Put syrup on the waffle first, after the butter, and then, yeah, an egg over easy. First, after the butter, an egg over easy. On top of that, yeah, that's good. Probably my language. I said the word Amy. Got a restriction for that. It's a bad word. Oh, Rob Bass. Joy and pain. That's a bad word. You can't say it. And MJ's? I don't know. I have no clue, Bougie. Do you quit Jamie? I'm so sorry. It's an offensive word. Clue, Bougie. Do you quit Jamie? Oh, thank you. It's an offensive word. Judge Truth. Sunshine and pain. Oh, rain, sorry. Joy. Oh, thank you. Sunshine. Rain, sorry. Joy. And rain. Thank you, Judge Truth. Rain, sorry. Joy. Thank you, Judge Truth. Yeah, I like to do that too. Good old Rob. Yeah, I like to do that too. Good old Rob Bass. DJ Easy Rock. Hey, everything has beauty. Oh, you as well, Judge. Thanks for coming in. And pain, joy, and pain, pain, rain, joy, pain. But, yeah. Yeah, it's all about the who says it. Yeah, it's all about the who says it. Oh, wow. It's all about the who. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? At the end of the day, they were on the wall. Myself and I. At the end of the day, it's just me, myself, and I. Just me, myself, and I. Myself and I. Hello, Brianna. Myself and I. Just me, myself, and I. Myself and I. And Scammy Claus saying, maybe she should just go private so she could keep this kind of stuff, you know, like off the streets. Oh. Oh, Brianna, I don't know her mocking foreign accents. I don't know. Why doesn't anybody call her out on that? That's making fun of someone's ethnicity. Accents? I don't know. Why doesn't anybody someone's ethnicity? I mean, what are we doing? Yes, she does, Brianna. Hey, Bear Love. 100%. Yes, she did. 50 Shades Amazing Laugh. Yep, sure did. But yeah, just like she did. 50 Shades Amazing Laugh. Yep. But yeah, just like I was talking about No Kings. I have no issues with him. He's got an issue. But yeah, just like No Kings. With her, that's not my issue. Like I told him, you know, it's not my thing. It's not my beef you got with her. And she was talking about it, how she appreciated it. I'm glad she appreciated it. She said, but she knew better than to get into it. What? I'm glad she appreciated it. What? I knew better than to do what? If I wanted to talk to him about you as much as I can't stand you, I would have. He would have been the best person, the very first person that I would have linked up with if I wanted to hate bond like the rest of y'all have hate bonded. If I was a hate bonder, I would definitely hate bond with him. Right? Don't you think, scummy? I'd have him up here in a box every time I go live. Wouldn't you think so? But she knew better. Knew better than what? Knew. Wouldn't you think? But she knew what? Knew better than what? What are you gonna do? How about knew you gonna do? How about nothing? That's what you'll do. Nothing. Nothing. What? Call me Big Back Bertha, like you did today? What? But you don't bully, do you? Right? Isn't that what you said? Right? I don't think so. 50 Shades Amazing Laugh. I don't believe so. I don't think laugh. I don't believe so. But she's not a bully. Remember that. Scammy Claus, the Claus, is not a bully. But she's not a bully. Remember that. Was the Claus. I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully. Says Walter Matthau. Hello, Megan. But if I say anything like what they say, I'm the. But if I say anything, I'm the bully. But nobody else gets called out for it. Okay. It's all about who says it. It's all about who says it. Right? Old Big Back Bertha wants to know, Scammy, is it all about who says it? Right? 50 Shades Amazing Laugh? I think so. Who's Amanda? Where did she even come from? Where did Amanda even come from? Where the rest of y'all did. Just like everybody else in here. Where we all came from. My father's bowl sack and my mother's egg. Where we all did. That's where we all started. And my mother's egg. Where we all did. Started. The egg and the sperm. That's where I came from. Started. That's where I came from. The reason that you don't know who I am. Hello? That you don't know who I am is because I've never acted a fool on here before. Until when? Oh, that's right. The last 7 months. Or that 6-month tirade that I went on. The tirade of going after T and Dora. Oh, the tirade of telling the truth. Sorry you had to hear the truth every day damn near for 6 months. Sorry about that. Every day damn near for 6 months. I apologize for telling the truth. Angels. Right? 50 Shades Amazing Laugh. Right? My God. Hello, very toasty Bree. Have I admitted being a bully on this app? Yeah. To, what was it, Bernadette and Jin Jin. Yep. What's that, Paroli? Let me guess. Let me guess. Let me guess. Oh, toasty bread, sorry. How are you? No. Is Megan streaming? No. Who's streaming? Who's streaming? Hello, JD. Oh, shit. Hello, JD. Oh, shit. I thought somebody was streaming. I thought maybe Megan or, I don't know, somebody. I thought somebody was streaming. Hey, free spirited. How do you want it? How do you feel? You know, I would say something about that comment, Jen Jen, but I'm not. They want to be disrespectful in their chat and say about making accounts or whatever. Fuck that. That's that. Man, I tell you what. Smashley never checks her chat. Oh. No, I mean about making accounts with that. I'm just saying, I would just, yeah. You know how they're always talking about, I think somebody deserves the police called on them. Like they said over there in Smashley's chat about me. Sounds like Amanda needs a wellness check. Saw that comment. Yep, sure did. You kidding me? But we don't do anything wrong, do we? Has anyone ever heard me do that? Never have I ever. Now stop the BS there. Go to work. Go search in my lives and see if I've ever done that. Because you won't find it. Because I know you like a challenge. You challenge me every time I say something. I think you need to stay busy with your, because you won't find it. Because I know you like a challenge. You challenge me. Son, worry about your life, your real life. Keep your nose out of mine. I think you need to stay busy with your, worry about your life. Keep your nose out of mine. Sounds like you got more than you can handle. Keep your nose out of mine. More than you can handle. I am too. Pause. You don't want to fuck around with that in Arizona, I'll tell you that. I am too. Pause. You don't want that. I know, probably. Not as much anymore, I don't think. I mean, I know there's some of Smash's people in here. That's fine. You're recording probably. So she can have it later to critique and, you know, pick the corn out of my shit. Like everybody loves to do. You see Want it? How does it feel? For real. For real. For real. No, I didn't crash hard. I'm repeating. No, I didn't crash hard. Okay, well, if I'm repeating and doing all that, I'll just get off here. Okay, well, if I... Cool, let my friends do it. Why don't you go do it? Hello, Elise. Yeah, is it just you? Is it repeating for everybody else? I know. I'm telling you what, I'm looking for the wrong thing when you come on this app. And that is, oh, is it repeating for you? You're good, probably. Okay. All right. If you're looking for respect, it's not anywhere to be found on this app, I'll tell you that. Did you go out and come back in, Mama Jax? All right, Marie. Thank you, Marie. They don't care, 50 shit. Thank you, Marie. AIDS. They don't care. They don't care, 50 shit. Because they don't care. They don't want to know. They at the end of they don't care about themselves because they never themselves, let alone anybody else. Oh, did it? Okay, Mama Jax. Everything's wrong with them. I'm telling you, pause. It's a game. It's a game to them. This app is a joke, just like they are, and it's a game. They'll just throw their hands up and say, well, I didn't do it. I had nothing to do with it. Even though that they let it go on their platform. Yeah, they'll send one out from Discord. Or wherever, I don't know. Just whoever's on the outside, they'll come in and do that fuck shit. But I will, Ram. But I will, Ram. But I think I'll get off here. And people can do what they normally do this evening now that I've gave them something to do. Yeah, I want everybody to have a good night, good rest of your evening, and remember to make time for yourself. And stay positive.